sure exactly what time, maybe 1 o'clock this afternoon, there was an agreement that I would become a virtual elf for Sabbatical Beauty. I'm still a little bit in shock. So I kind of still don't have words. I'm really, really happy. I can't even describe how happy I am. This is the kind of thing I've wanted to be a part of for so long. It's incredible. I'm so humbled just that this amazing group of people wants me to be such an integral part of the group, and I really can't. I can't thank you guys enough. It's such an amazing opportunity. I don't know. Working for Adeline seems like it's going to be amazing. Marissa definitely is super excited to have some help. I'm just glad that she's willing to receive me. Oh, look at all the hearts. Hi, Amy. Oh, thank you, Foon. Hi, Kristen. Hi. So I guess you guys already know about me that I'm natural everything obsessed. So I'm basically like a sponge when it comes to anything natural related information. It's because it's just what I'm passionate about. It's what I'd rather be doing with my time. It makes sense that, it's just, but I'm still in shock. Like I didn't think that it was possible. I just figured that, Adeline was probably being flooded with applicants and what would she want me for? And I just can't, I'm just in disbelief right now. Yes, there's Sasha back there. Everybody say hi to the puppy. Sasha, say hi. You want to say hi? She's being a stiff again. Sorry, guys. However, this one's never a stiff. Not ever. She loves everyone. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, you get to see the toddler and the dog in the same view. Crazy stuff, right, guys? Hi, Felicity. Do you guys have any questions or anything? I don't know what else to say. I'm still like, I'm like blown away right now. I'm just happy to be here. I can't even, I'm happy to help everyone. Obviously I've already been trying to do that as much as I could. I enjoy that. I enjoy being here for you guys. I enjoy helping you. I enjoy helping you find ways to make your skin better, to make yourselves happier. I've always been all about trying to help women find their natural beauty, and if there's any way I can help any woman illuminate that, I'm gonna do that, and that's just who I am in general. So I feel like hopefully I'm gonna fit in pretty well. I'm gonna try. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, thanks for all your support, guys. I'm like overwhelmed right now. Pick Kaylin up. Hey, Kaylin. Kaylin, come here, sweetie. Yeah. They want to see you a little closer. Oh, thank you, Amy and Madeline. That means a lot coming from you guys. Do you want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. Give her the binky. Say hi. Oh, she's waving. Oh, she's done. I guess that's all we get. Thank you so much, Amy. I don't know what else to say. I'm still speechless. Yes, I'm very, very happy. Celebrate. Yes, this is definitely a celebration for me. I'm serious. I wish there could be a party. This is just crazy. I mean, even my husband was in shock because he knows And just because I've been spending so much time on Sabbatical Beauty, my husband actually asked me last week. Neither one of us had any idea that this was going to happen, if I was going to start working for Adeline soon. And when I told her that today, she thought that was pretty funny. He like, his jaw dropped. He didn't he didn't know what to say. He almost didn't believe me. He was like, "What?" He's like, "Really?" But yeah, he was really excited because he knows. I mean, I glaze my husband over constantly with all of the information and stuff that I research all the time, and he usually can't handle all of it. So I think he's happy that I'm gonna have an outlet for all of that information now, because I used to try to dump it all on him, and he's just like, whatever. Just tell me what to put on my face. He doesn't care. Yeah, laws of attraction, definitely. Yep. We are definitely the whole opposites attract, for sure. I just tell him to take a vitamin or whatever. He doesn't ask me what it's for. He's just like, okay, will it make me feel better? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, great. So works out pretty well for us. And he cooks for me when I'm hungry. So we got a pretty good thing going. Did anybody have any questions or anything? I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. I just accept wow and yay and thank you and oh, I haven't gotten him to use any Sabbatical Beauty products yet. I'm trying. We're talking about him using some BCCO, but it's still just a conversation that we're having on the side that he hasn't agreed to yet. So we'll see. More on that if I can get him to try. Tell a little more about what makes me me. Well, interestingly enough, Adeline and Marissa and I were talking earlier about the personalities. I am an INFP, which is the mediator. So I'm always the person trying to advocate for the person that nobody understands. It's just part of who I am. I can't help it. I'm always trying to see the brighter side of people. That doesn't mean that I don't have bad days or that there aren't people that I dislike. There's very few of them, but I can't stand it when people are upset with me, like makes me crazy. Like I just always want everybody to be happy. Like if there's any possible way to do that. I know it's not possible to make everybody happy, but that's totally part of who I am. It's ingrained in who I am. I like to make people feel better about themselves. At work, actually, at my job as a warranty administrator, this is interesting. My office is the unofficial counseling office. This did not ever get set up officially. It's not something I ever asked for. I'm just the place where you go and you sit in my chair when you need to talk to somebody about something and you don't want anybody else to know about it. They all come to me. The managers, the service advisors, they come to me if they're upset about something, or it's crazy. But I don't mind it. It's just, I don't know, it makes people happy to, I don't know, tell me when they're upset, and for some reason I always come up with some sort of good advice to make them feel better, but I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of pops out of my head, and somehow they leave feeling better than they were when I started. I don't know how it works. Wait, Adeline asked me something. Growing up in Maine, okay, so yeah, most of my family is from Maine, so I am, just in case anybody was curious, I'm very, very French and Northern Native American, and then there's a bunch of other stuff mixed in there too. I have a huge family. My family all married in 20-year intervals, up until me, and so I have like 10 aunts and uncles. All my great grandparents were alive until their 90s. I had 9 grandparents up until I was a certain age. So anyway, growing up in Maine was amazing. I moved in 96. I was 11 when we moved down here. Growing up in Maine was amazing. I lived 20 minutes from the beach. I had 16 acres of woods in my backyard. It was my dream place. I loved it there. I didn't want to leave. But my dad got hurt at work, really bad. He hurt his knee really bad, went through a series of surgeries, ended up with permanent damage. And yeah, 9 grandparents, that's true. So Dad got hurt at work, and then my mom had to go to work full time for the first time since we had been born. She had been a stay-at-home mom up until then, and we were really hurting financially. And my grandfather moved from Bermuda, where he'd been working on the Navy base there, to West Virginia because they needed him in West Virginia to help be the project manager at their Navy base. So we ended up moving down here because they were able more to help us financially, and it was the cost of living here was a lot less and stuff like that. So that's why we moved to West Virginia. Yeah, so it was a huge culture shock for me. It was my my first introduction to a lot of things. Yeah, but I mean, I love it. I love it here now. But I mean, you know, we're talking about something that happened 20 years ago. So if I could do any lives for the Sabbatical Beauty community, what would you like to do them on? That's a good question. Just put me on the spot. I don't know. I mean, routines are fun. And I mean, you guys know I love talking about ingredients. I love talking about what things are good for, you know, like what the research is behind those ingredients and why we started using them in the first place. Kristen asked what your favorite smell is. That's a weird question. My favorite smell? Probably jasmine, I think. Or frankincense. Jasmine and frankincense, I think, are my 2 favorite smells. Definitely. Actually, I have it on right now. This is a essential oil diffuser that I wear around my neck with frankincense and myrrh in it. And I smell it when when I'm feeling anxious, and it helps me calm down. I love, love, love the smell of frankincense and myrrh. And then jasmine is what I like for perfume. So, hi Rachel, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for telling me the question I missed. My computer decided to do an update when I came on, so I'm using my phone simultaneously to look at questions and comments at the same time as I'm doing my video again, which is super fun. Okay, I don't think I missed anything else. Frankincense, yes, it is very, very calming. I just really discovered frankincense. Actually, when I was pregnant, that's when I got into essential oils. A friend of mine, Jen, got me into essential oils because I was having really, really bad problems with anxiety, and she gave me some samples, and I totally fell in love with frankincense and myrrh, and that's when I started wearing it around my neck, and it really helped me to soothe me when I couldn't get control of my anxiety when I was pregnant. I was a really, really anxious pregnant lady. Lotus stuff in one live, all the rose. Oh, all the live video snafus, don't miss them at all. Yeah, I mean, anything would be fun to do as far as a live. Do I have a favorite Sabbatical Beauty scent? I automatically want to go to products that don't have a scent because I like the way that they accidentally taste. So I'm going to have to go by scents. I think it's a toss-up between, right now, the bamboo and I am crunchy. I'm super crunchy. It's awful. My mom calls me a granola all the time. I'm like, I don't even know what that is, but thanks, Mom. Yeah, I think the bamboo cleanser is probably my favorite scent right now. I also really like the smell of the blueberry mask. It's intoxicatingly wonderful. And the cucumber mist. So I guess the cucumber mint scent that Adeline uses which is crazy because I always hated cucumber mint. And I don't know if Adeline remembers me saying this, but when she was asking us for input on the summer box, I said, for God's sake, please don't make it cucumber mint. And now I feel bad for saying that, because now that I know what her cucumber mint scent tastes like, it's completely different than the artificial like junk stuff that people used to like shove down my throat when I was younger. And I love it. I love it so much. Yes, I'm very, 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 very excited about Sleeping Beauty oil. Yeah, I can't even talk about it. I did, and I feel bad about it now because I'm afraid that I made you feel discouraged when I said that, but I didn't know any better because I'd never smelled your scent before. So when I was saying that, I was basing it off of old past, probably artificial scents, which is probably why I hated it, because I hate the artificial scent of pretty much everything.
Mommy,
I tried CBD oil because of the crunchy. Like, yeah, I do take CBD oil every night. That was actually really, that's very true. It helps with my anxiety. I started taking it for my gut, to heal my gut, because I have celiac disease. But it ended up helping with anxiety as well. So that was a bonus that I actually wasn't even expecting. Maybe one live about pairing different products that can go together, be used together in terms of ingredient compatibility. That's a good idea, Foon. Yes, I am going to love SBO with its herbal scent. I really love the scent of Blue Tansy already. I'm already in love with that essential oil in particular. And I can't even tell you guys how excited I am about getting to try the products that I haven't been able to try, even though I wanted to. Amy, it's helping you too. That's good. I'm so glad. Yeah, yeah. Everything about the whole elf initiation, all of that, it's overwhelming. But I mean that in a good way. It's my head is like ready to explode today. Do you guys want to know anything else? Is there anything else you want to know about me while you got me? Hated floral scents, period. Yeah, Tang. I mean, before I had got like as many natural products as I have now, it's been a slow process, like throughout the past probably 10 years of my life. But the more I get into natural products, the more I hate everything artificial, and I don't want to be anywhere near it, and it all just stinks to me now. My shoe size, I am an 8. I have big feet. Which now that makes me feel bad for anyone who has bigger feet than me. I always felt like I did because my mom and everyone else in my family has feet that are like 2 or 3 sizes smaller than mine. So they always told me I had big feet, and it made me sad. So there you go. To answer that question, Amy. I'm just being a goof. Yeah, that's funny. 8 is not big. That's why I said now I feel bad that I said that. But the only reason why I felt that way is because my feet were so much bigger than all of the little women in my family, because I'm only 5'3", and I'm one of the tallest women in my family. All the other women in my family are like 5'2" or shorter. My mom is 4'10". She is almost legally a dwarf. Because she's so short. She's a very, very, very small woman. Yes, there's a puppy in the background. You are a 10. You must have a much taller family than me, Amy, because we're all really short. Even my grandfather is only 5'6". So that's my mom's side of the family, though. They're all super, super short. This is really, you're an elf. I'm only 5'4", but I have 9.5 size feet. Mine actually used to be 9s. This is weird. When I lost weight, when I got celiac disease, my feet shrunk. Did you guys know that could happen? Your feet can shrink. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I went from a 9 to an 8. Stability and balance. No, that doesn't help me, Foon. Honestly, I am one of the clumsiest people. I trip over my own feet. Yeah, no, it doesn't help me with grace or balance because I don't have either one of those things. Yeah, I'm 5'3", 5'3.5" in there. I'm not very tall. Yeah, no, I'm not tall. I'm not tall at all. My husband's like 6 feet, so he's a lot taller than me. Oh, and Marissa's only 5'1". She's just short. Tallest woman in your Philippines. So you know how I feel. See? See, and 6.5 isn't big. Just like 8's not that big, but I feel like I have big feet, and they all do too, because mine's bigger than all of theirs. So that's where that, yeah, Marissa gets it. She knows how I feel. I'm even shorter than you. Oh my goodness. I didn't imagine Foon being shorter than me. 5'10". I always wanted to be tall, Amy. I'm actually jealous. I wanted to be tall. It was an accomplishment for me the day that I was taller than my mom. It's weird that you guys thought I'm tall. It's probably because I have like this big, like, oval face that's like not very conducive to a small person. I have a large head for such a short person. I really do. It's true. I do. And it's okay if you guys agree with me. I already know this. I have to wear like big hats, like bigger than my husband, and he's 6 inches taller than me, so. I can't wear heels around my husband. Amy. Aw. Lots of brains and a bigger head. That's right. See, so it's okay to have a big head because I just, I got more sloshing around up there. At least that's what I tell myself. I completely agree with Matt. That's what I tell myself, Madeline. Furiously using the calculator to see how tall you guys are. That's how I felt when Foon said the centimeters. I was like, I don't know that math. I wish everyone would just go metric so we could all know the same stupid measurements. I know, I'm just thinking that, Madeline. Only in this group could we sit around and talk about feet for 5 minutes. I had to use the calculator for centimeter. I used the calculator on my computer that decided to update without my permission, but I can't even use my computer. It's being difficult. I can't compute. Megan, you're taller than my mom. 1.62 meters. So that's, let's see. So a meter's 3.5 feet, right? And then 6 goes into 10. And then, nope, I'm not going to try to do math right now. I think it's going to make my head hurt too much. Amy, 4'11"? Wait, is Amy 4'11" or 5'10"? Now I'm confused. I'm so confused. I thought Amy said that 10 inches taller than you. Oh, okay. Amy is 5'10". Okay. Oh, Amy was doing math. That's why I'm confused. I hate metric to regular. It's awful. Or regular for me, not regular for you guys. I'm sorry. I just wish everyone would just switch to metric because then everyone would know the same stupid measurements. All right. Now that we've talked about feet and height for like 10 minutes, this is why I call Megan my little peanut. Why are you still awake? You should be sleeping. Yeah, I gotta deal with that still. Do you guys want to know anything else? Other than my foot size and my height? Like a 3-inch shoulder. What? I could fit like 3 of your feet in my shoe, Megan. Seriously. Now I feel like I have big feet again. Yeah, I totally have a Kaylin voice that's specific to her. Yep, Carol's taller than me. The last shoes I bought had Disney princesses on the inside. That's so cute, though. My favorite summer product so far? That's a good question. The toner. The toner's my favorite, definitely. It is, Amy, I am not tiny. How tall is Adeline? I think I missed that. Yeah, the toner is definitely my favorite product in the summer box. It's amazing. You guys just, you can't, if you're not excited about it, you need to get excited about it because it's a life-changing product. Like, it's making strides in my skin that I was hoping for. She's 5'7". Adeline's 5'7"? Tiny. My mother-in-law is 5 inches taller than me. And my mom is 5 inches shorter than me. It's a pretty big, like, drastic. So, like, if we were all standing next to each other, it would be like this. Yeah, you guys should be excited about the toner. You definitely should. Alright, I was just making sure I didn't miss anything else. Kaylin, yeah, Kaylin has the most adorable voice. I mean, of course, I think that. She's my daughter. She's walking around in my flip-flops right now. Telling myself to pick up some overtime shifts for the summer box. I dated a guy who was 7'3" once. Wow. That's really tall. Do I like to cook? I do like to cook. However, my husband was a chef for 15 years. So, even though I grew up in a very French family that likes to cook a lot, and I'm a pretty darn good cook, he does most of the cooking because he does it faster than me and more efficiently than me, and he has more ideas than me, and he can make anything. He's an amazing cook. I'm a spoiled woman. My husband does most of the cooking. Yep. And it's a good system for us because when I cook, he doesn't clean up after me, and when he cooks, I clean up after him. So it actually works better. He's not a chef anymore. He used to be. He was for 15 years, but he's an electrician now. He wasn't happy working in other people's messy kitchens anymore, and I don't blame him. He was miserable. So we decided that it was time. And he had gotten his license to be an electrician, and just that's what we decided he was going to do, and he loves it. He loves his job. Can I borrow him for like 2 days? Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I am lucky. I definitely am. It's pretty awesome. And especially because I have celiac disease and my options are limited, he always comes up with like some new creative way for me not to feel like I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? Deprived. Like, whenever I first had to go gluten-free, I was really missing fried chicken. So he figured out a new way to make me fried chicken tenders with gluten-free batter, and they're better than the ones I had when I could still eat gluten. It's amazing. Yeah, he's awesome. He's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I actually feel bad I hadn't mentioned it to you guys before because he's pretty cool. Yeah. What are some of the things he's made? Oh my gosh, he's made me everything. Well, I told you guys about the breaded chicken he made me. That's a big deal to me. Probably not to you guys because I have to eat gluten-free. Geez. He made me eggplant parmesan when he proposed to me. He just made blackened salmon with a dill cream sauce the night before last, I think. He made spaghetti tonight, and he makes everything. Like, it's almost like overwhelming for me to think of it. He's always trying to think of something new because we both get bored with food really easily. So he's always trying to like dream up some new like thing to cook for us, because he enjoys it and he likes to have new things too. So I think the closest thing my fiance has done last was bring me the Chinese food when I was pregnant. I made my husband buy me pistachio ice cream when I was pregnant because I thought I wanted it, and then I tasted it and it was awful. And then he ended up having to eat it all. Husband, he's a chef. Hubby. Bring your hubby along for the next SB retreat. Watching Joe in the kitchen gives me anxiety. Yeah, no, Marissa, he is very messy. I mean, don't just because he's a cook, no. He's actually, because he's used to being a professional chef, he's used to having people clean up after him. So just think about that part. Think about all the things that a professional chef gets dirty while they're cooking. And that's the part that I do when he's done. And sometimes it looks like a hurricane went through. So there is work involved. No, he's not a Pisces. He's a Cancer. He was born in July. Yeah, that's what I do, Marissa. Or at least I try to. But yeah, it was a nicer compromise whenever he started doing most of the cooking because I clean up after him and he wasn't cleaning up after me. So I was having to do twice the work. He has a brother, but he's married with 3 children. I'm sorry. Husband cooks once in a blue moon and he has no concept of seasoning. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah. Yeah, my husband's pretty cool. And he's in love with his daughter. That's for sure. She's got him. He taught her the fist bump when she was a year old. So, I only have one child. Just the one. She's 2. She just turned 2. Husband traveled for a year in national parks like Yellowstone, Grand Teton. Worked as a dishwasher at night and rock climbed in the day. That's what he said about professional chefs too. Yes, very messy. They're very messy. I'm an Aries. Youngest is 2 in July. Yay, Megan. How many do you have, Megan? I don't know if it's taken a while for me to see comments. Yeah, I was 30 when I had my daughter, so I'm definitely not a young mom. I have 2, oldest is 5. Yeah, my daughter's teething too, that's why she's awake right now. Yeah. She should have been sleeping, I don't even know how long ago. A long, long time ago. Adeline is an Aries. I remember because I remember her saying happy birthday fellow Aries to a few people last month. Yeah, I don't know that many people who are Aries. I think most of the people I know are like Libras or Capricorns or Cancers. Doesn't seem like I know as many of those. Do you guys want to know? Do you guys have any other questions? What is sleep in this clean kitchen? Everyone is speaking of myths, right? Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't get everything done like what used to. I used to have a spotless house. Everything used to be folded the second it came out of the dryer, and the kitchen would be shiny, and the dining room table would be like decorated, and like, yeah, we gave up on that like 2 years ago. Now we just make it pretty when people come over to see us so that they think that we're clean all the time. We try. Too eager to talk about food. Sagittarius. I'm trying to remember if I know anybody who's a Sagittarius. Oh, interesting fact. Both of my parents are Libras. Interesting, right? Scent-themed lives. You know what, guys? I actually noticed... Do the laundry and fold it and put it away the same day. I used to do that. I don't anymore. Is that aromatherapy oils on your table? Yeah, this is actually like... This is only a small portion of the essential oils that I have in my house. And actually, I think my phone is charged enough now. So that's just a few... Oh, you guys can't even see them. That's just a few of them. Those are like my favorite ones for nighttime. I have like... I mean, if you guys want to see... I'll show you real quick. This is what my husband calls my apothecary. In our pantry, it's all of our vitamins and all of my essentials. Yeah. So that's why my husband calls it my apothecary. He actually made those shelves for me because I was running out of places to put all of my stuff when I started getting into essential oils. Oh, honey. You need this? Are you okay? No. Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's ridiculous. But I use them. I use them for everything. I use them for, you know, aches and pains. I use them for sleeping. I use them for my daughter. I use them for all kinds of stuff. I'm a witch. My husband is a gem, definitely. So I showed you guys my apothecary. I had a feeling I might show that to you. I don't know why. Just because I felt like somebody might ask me that at some point. Well, if you weren't in my shoes, those are a little big for you, honey. You're gonna hurt yourself. Be careful. You okay? No? Hold your hands? Okay. It's actually kind of fun to show the apothecary to you guys. I'm walking with my daughter because she's holding my finger now. So sorry that the background is moving. Do you guys have any other questions? Or do you want to know anything else? I wish my husband would put the seat down on the toilet. I actually put a lock on the toilet because one of the leading causes of toddler deaths is drowning, including in toilets. So he closes it now because he has to lock it when he's done. So that fixed that problem. What's the matter, honey? You okay? Do you want to say hi again? Hi. Oh yeah, Megan, I have that issue too. Definitely. I have to pick stuff up from all over the floor and different places of the house. What do you stop? She thinks she's funny. You want to say hi? Hi! Hi! You cannot walk on my feet. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I really need to put my daughter to bed. Or at least try to. She's trying to climb on me right now. I'm so sorry. I guess we've gotten lucky up to this point. She's been being cooperative and going to sleep when she was supposed to up until now, and tonight is not one of those nights. Thank you guys for being awesome, and thank you for putting your trust in me, and thank you for wanting me to be here. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Oh, what's the matter? Are you okay? Are you okay? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.